Hello and welcome to the Rookie Me Central YouTube channel. I'm your host Michael Alvaro. Today we have a special treat. Mitchito Owens is here from the Sandringham Dragons. How are you today, mate?
Yeah, good, thank you. How are you?
Very good. We're going to be running through a few questions from Saints fans, of course, a next generation academy prospect here with us today. So we've got plenty of queries from them and otherwise as well. Mitch has had a pretty cool journey up until now, but I guess you're only a couple days away from the draft. So how are the nerves? What's the feeling like at the moment?
Yeah, pretty excited at the moment, and yeah, obviously a few nerves there as well.
Yeah, and Saints fans are pretty keen to know, obviously coming through the program there, are you excited at the prospect of landing, I guess, at St Kilda?
Yeah, definitely. Just being part of the NGA for the last 3 or 4 years will definitely be, unreal to land there. So yeah, definitely excited.
Would you be disappointed in a sense if it happened or if it turned out otherwise?
I wouldn't be disappointed. I guess I prefer to be Saints, but whatever happens, I'll still be really happy and excited.
Yeah, and what's it been like sort of getting a bit of interest from other clubs as well? Has that been profound, do you think, or you're still pretty certain that you'll end up in, what colours are the Saints? Red, black and white?
I guess nothing's really certain at the moment. Just got to wait and see, I guess.
Yeah. And some good talent, obviously, with you in that academy. Marcus Winhager's got a bit of attention. You've had Josiah Kyle, Jack Paris as well, another teammate of yours. What's it been like coming up with them throughout the journey?
Yeah, it's been really good, I guess. Just being able to train with those type of boys and, also a few of those boys as the Dragons. It's been, a really good experience.
Yeah. And what club do you support?
North Melbourne.
North Melbourne?
Yeah.
That's interesting. How do you think they're going to go at the draft?
I guess I've got the number 1 pick, so I think whoever they get, that will be a pretty good player.
Who would you take?
I'd probably take Dacos, but he was going to Pie, so I guess Horn will be the next option.
Absolutely. And tell us a little bit about your eligibility for NGA status. Obviously, you've got a parent born overseas, is that right?
Yep. So mum's born in Japan, so that's why I'm able to be in the Saints NGA.
Yeah, awesome. I guess you'd be happy to be there as well. It's good to have, a little bit of certainty heading into draft day. In terms of your on-field, you've obviously grown a lot, developed a lot over the last year. You didn't make the Sandy program last year. So tell me a little bit about your journey and how it's been for you sort of, riding the wave of that.
Yeah, I guess at the end of 16s, got cut from Dragons. Just, I guess my training effort was pretty low and, it just wasn't there. And, I guess after that I was able to grow a fair bit and, just train hard, work hard and, I was able to come back, I guess, maybe a year ago now.
Yeah, and you say grow, it's actual literal growth as well.
Yeah.
You've sort of grown 15 centimetres or so from when you're an under 16. So with that, how's your game changed in terms of position, role, things like that? Yeah,
definitely changed a fair bit from going, a small type of midfielder, even a bit of a small forward type of player, to now, being that tall midfielder, even playing wing forward. And definitely changed.
Well, where are you going to fit in? Where do you think you're going to play once you hit the elite level?
I think I play my best footy in the inside, but like I said, I can play outside or forwards, just whatever the team needs.
Yeah. What are your best strengths? What do you think you're going to offer at the next level to the Saints or any other club?
Say my athleticism and also my marking is probably my 2 main strengths.
Yeah. And in terms of improvements, what are the sort of things that clubs have maybe come back to you with that you're still looking to work on?
Yeah, I guess the main feedback I get from clubs is probably my kicking and composure.
Yeah. And I mean, working on that would probably be a little difficult over the last couple of years. So how have you kept motivated? How have you kept fit? And what sort of things you've been doing with mates to, keep on top of things? Yeah,
definitely. It's been tough. And I guess during lockdown, either before or after school, just, going for a kick and run with my mates and, doing a gym session, even during lunch times or after school with my brother. So, it's been good.
Yeah. And you finished school now, so how'd you go with all that? You're a pretty studious kid, or are you just happy to get it out of the way?
Happy to get it out the way, I reckon.
Yeah. Are you looking to do anything next year?
I think I'll do uni, but not too sure what that is going to be yet. So I'll
wait on the results, see how you go.
Yeah, pretty much.
You took your Vic Metro opportunity with aplomb this year. Obviously, got the late call up, and we're probably out to prove a few people wrong. You did that. So, what was the feeling like afterwards?
Yeah, it was a really good feeling, just being able to play a good game and, definitely probably one of the highest standards. Yeah, and I guess I was pretty happy, prove, recruiters and whoever picked the team wrong and, yeah, just show them that I should have been in the team.
Yeah, and there was plenty of talent in the field. Obviously, you guys had a pretty big win. So tell me, I guess, both players that you played with and against, who were the standouts there for you?
Yeah, there was some unreal players playing that day. So I guess Nick Dacos, Sam Darcy, and some players I played against was like Ben Hobbs, Rochelle, all those types of players.
Yeah. And your direct opponent on the day, who'd you have?
Not too sure. I guess I was kind of rotating in the wing forward, so yeah, there would have been a few.
Yeah. Campbell Chester probably one of your teammates. Did
Yeah,
you feel like you beat him on the day?
Well, I didn't really play on him much, maybe for a couple of minutes, but yeah, not too sure.
Well, we've run through a few players there, but we're going to have a bit of fun, through your top 10 power rankings. We'll try to get the whole 10 out. Starting off the top, number 1, who are you going with?
Can't go past Nick Dacos. Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think sort of sets him above, a level above? You'd pick him number 1 for North Melbourne, if you could, but yeah, what are his sort of key strengths?
Yeah, I guess his stats pretty unreal, and yeah, I think his ability to use the ball, very clean with the ball as well, and yeah, moves well.
Did you know straight away once you played against him round 1, his debut, like that he was going to be an unbelievable kind of player?
Yeah, definitely. I guess that round 1 he was unreal, and yeah, played really good.
Yeah. All right. Number 2, who are you going with?
Finn Callahan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And a big improver like you guys are the same size now, 191 centimetres. I guess, have you seen that growth in him sort of throughout the pathway? Are you sort of, I guess, in a bit of awe in how much he's come on?
Yeah, definitely. I think we're pretty similar. I guess at 16s, we're both, I guess, small or average height, and we both grew a fair bit. And yeah, seeing his improvement when I first came to that first pre-season, yeah, he definitely came back and trained hard.
Yeah, top teammate of yours, obviously. And number 3, who are you going with next?
Sam Darcy.
And a very unique tall, obviously. Has really good balance, can play on each line. Did you see that in him and recognise it when you were playing?
Yeah, I think I watched him play that practice game, and he kicked 6, and the game I played with him, I think he kicked 2 goals that game, and he just showed how good he is.
Yeah. Next, number 4, who are you going with?
Mac Andrews. Yeah.
And another tall who's pretty unique in that he's athletic, can certainly jump.
Yeah.
You would have found that out pretty quickly playing against him.
Yeah, I guess that's probably the first thing I realised when I was playing against him. His jump's unreal, and yeah.
Yeah, and another NGA, obviously. Have you spoken to him at all?
Yeah, a little bit. Talked to him the other day, did some Red Bull thing, and just asked him how much training he's been doing with them, and what it's been like.
Yeah, have you spoken to any other guys? Obviously, Sam Darcy, Nick Dacos, you've touched on there. They're club tied as well. Got Marcus Winhager, who's probably a bit closer to home. Do you sort of chat about that and the pressures of it maybe and things like that?
Yeah, talked to those boys a bit, and I guess always talking to Marcus about it, and his experience, and I guess other clubs as well, and all that type of stuff. Yeah,
awesome. I think we're up to number 5. So who are you going to go with there?
Ben Hobbs. Yeah.
Ben Hobbs, what does he sort of bring to the table?
Just his ability to win the ball. Yeah, he's just a really good player.
Do you have any contests with him? Obviously, he's on the inside, you're on the out, but he's a pretty tough competitor.
Yeah, definitely. Didn't get to play in the inside much, but just watching from the outside, he's just won the ball all the times. It's kind of a bit of a bull in there.
Absolutely is. Who are you going with after him?
Josh Ward.
And I guess, you're ordering them, but so why is Ward at 6? Obviously, he's a pretty similar player to Hobbs.
Yeah.
What are the sort of differences there you see?
I guess Ward could be in front, and just they're both pretty great players. Hard to, I guess,
hard to distinguish.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So I guess Ward's just he's a good runner, uses the ball well. That's why I've put him at 6 or even 5.
Yeah, and you played against him against the Knights at Preston earlier in the year.
Yeah, round 3 I think. Yeah.
Did you get a hold of you guys that day, or were there others you thought that impressed a bit more?
Yeah, I guess I think their whole midfield probably beat us on that day. Definitely Ward was one of the reasons why they got on top of us in the middle.
Yeah. All right, we've only got I think 4 left. So who's next for you?
So I go Rochelle at 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and I guess a player who is at the height that you would have been at a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But a really skillful player. I mean, it must be pretty good to get a box seat and watch him go about it.
Yeah, he's a really good player. Yeah, he's always able to hit the scoreboard and even go into the middle. So, yeah, that's why I put him at 7, I guess.
And who are you going after him?
Josh Gibcus. Yeah.
Big key defender, obviously.
Yeah.
Had a good matchup with Sam Darcy in that Metro Country game. What do you see as his sort of greatest assets?
Yeah, he's obviously a tall defender, and yeah, he's really good at locking down players like Darcy. And yeah, I guess in the NAB league, he showed that throughout the year.
Yep. Last two, number 9, who are you going with?
Go with the skipper, Josh Sin.
Yep. Just because he's a skipper?
Nah, he's a good player as well.
Good player, yeah. Obviously, you would have seen him heaps. Probably the kid who's either playing inside or running it past you, or through you. So, what's it like playing alongside him, and how has he been as a leader of your region?
Yeah, he's been really good. He's been a good leader as well, just being able to, I guess, keep the team together, especially during lockdowns. So, yeah, he's done a great job doing that.
Absolutely. And I guess, how have you kept together as a group? It's been pretty hard with those interruptions, lots of Zoom calls and things like that. So, what's it been like?
Yeah, I guess we had a fair few Zoom calls, like you said, and yeah, just playing a few games and having a bit of fun on Zooms as well. So yeah,
a few trivia nights.
Yeah,
how'd you go with those?
Not the best, but yeah, couldn't get to that, win that footy. So
footy up for grabs, that's not too bad. All right, I think we've only got one left if we've counted to 10 properly.
Yeah.
So who's that going to be?
I'll go with Darcy Wilmot.
Darcy Wilmot?
Yeah.
All right. Pretty vocal player.
Yeah,
Did
definitely.
you get that? Could you hear him, I guess, every time he was on the field?
Yeah. Well, that I think I played with him once, that Metro game, and yeah, definitely loud player and good leader.
Yeah, and in terms of his sort of footballing ability, what do you see as his best strengths there?
I guess his intercept marking, and yeah, his speed as well.
Yeah. All right, well, that's 10. A few players stiff to miss out, and a few players in my rankings, I think, that haven't been in there. But, who are some of those guys you think that would still be around the mark?
Yeah, I'd say I'm definitely missing a few people. Probably Chessa, Sonzi, Goda, Howes, all those type of boys as well.
Yeah, plenty of good talent in the Victorian crop, obviously. Thanks for putting those together for us.
No worries.
It's always good to compare with other people, but thank you for your time today. I hope we've answered most of your questions, especially the Saints fans who have been hounding us. But yeah, great to have you on today, Mitch, and stay tuned to all the Rookie Me Central channels. We'll have plenty of content coming up soon, a few more special guests, a few more club-tied players, not to give too much away. But yeah, make sure you stay in tune. We'll catch you next time.